Hello, rising, rising, rising. Hope all is well. Hope we get a shift in some more beautiful, better energy. So we're gonna read some letters to you. Okay, see what letters we get. Okay, we just got a letter. What? We just got a letter. What? We just got. What? We just got a letter. What? Wonder who it's from. Let's see. What letters do we have for you all today? What letters do we have for you all today? What letters do we have for you all today? Okay. We have here, dear you got others in his seat. Yahweh, okay, so it's time. You got others in the Most High's seat. You got others and other things in the Most High's seat where only He belongs. It's His seat, nobody else's. And you trying to place others in that seat. It's time to eject those seatos, cause it ain't gonna fly. It ain't gonna fly, okay? You can't put others in that seat. Okay? It says here, dear you had to get it out the mud on your own. And it made you too hard. Baby, it's the age of grace. Now let Spirit carry you. Okay? So Spirit wants to carry you. Spirit wants His seat where nobody else is put in that seat. So it's time to eject whatever the hell you got in that seat or whoever. And that just speaks of, I just want to say, of everything. Like whoever's in that seat, don't even put, advisors in that seat. I want to point that out because that's very important. Even for some of you who, even could be listening to me. And even some of you could even recognize my spirit. I am still not somebody that you need to put in that seat. Because what you're attracted to is the spirit within me, not me. So I want to make that perfectly clear about not putting nobody else in Yahweh's seat. Not even people that are delivering you the messages and or even educating you. Okay? And I'm telling you that because I had to learn that for myself as well. I had to learn that for myself as well. So I'm not telling you, and I don't speak or really be telling you nothing about most of the things. Listen, I'm gonna just for a little interjection, of y'all reading. I done been through a whole lot of stuff. Sometimes repeatedly, but it's been quite a bit. And the reason why I had to go through all of those things, even since, my childhood, was, I will be able to connect with different people no matter where you are in your life or what circumstance you're under. I understand you because I had to go through a lot of those things as well to even be able to talk to you about something. If I ain't had to go through nothing or nothing like that, I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you about a damn thing. So I'm speaking to you about what I have learned and what I know. And even the things that I don't is coming from spirit. Because yes, we do say, oh yeah, we the high priest or we the hierophant, we the, we that spiritualist or whatever the case may be. Yeah, we say that. We have those titles and things of that nature. But to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you. We are workers. Yeah, we may carry the spirit, but it is the spirit within us that lets us know what's going on. these readers and these spiritualists and things of that nature, we not in your living room with you watching what you going through. So I'm not going to be the one to pretend to know everything, because I don't. It's coming from spirit. It ain't coming from Yana. He is that high priest within me. He is that God energy in me. He is that light within me. So I'm able to produce it and give it back out. I've been to hell, been in hell. I've been bounded down. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be in the dark. So even when I'm talking to y'all, or if I'm getting at y'all, or whatever the case may be, it's always coming from a loving place, because I want better for y'all. Even the ones that didn't want better for me. I would love to see Yahweh flick that light on within everybody, so you can know and you can see that beauty. But sometimes that's not how it goes, and everybody got their free will, so I understand that. But I just wanted to interject and say that to you. Even the people that you getting information from, nobody belongs in that seat. And I'm glad this is right here. The only approval that you need to seek is Yahweh's. So get those material things and get those people up out of that seat, because they don't belong in that seat. Okay, so we have here, dear you, you had to get it out the mud on your own, and it made you too hard. So baby, it's the age of grace. Now let spirit carry you. Okay, so you went through it on your own. You had to always get it out the mud on your own. But we in a new age now. We in the age of grace. And it's time to let spirit carry you. You don't got to do it alone. You don't have to carry everything on your own. It's not even made for you to carry everything on your own. That's why we have a Savior in Yahshua the Messiah. That's why. He didn't make sacrifices for no reason for us. He wants to carry that load. And not to keep interjecting y'all reading about me, but I used to be somebody who just wanted to try to carry it all on my own, to the point where I was trying to carry my stuff and I was carrying so many other people's stuff. And I didn't want to bother the Most High Yahweh about my stuff, because I thought it was minuscule, which it is compared to all that he is doing in this world and operating in this world. So I didn't want to bother him. But that was the wrong thing. He wanted me. He wants you to bother him and lean on him and go to him. He calls out to us daily. And a lot of people, which is, tradition things, and we've been fed a lot of lies. A lot of people just go on trucking and doing what they doing. So ain't nobody faulting nobody for that, because we all born in the darkness, all dark, so to speak, but the light is within us. The light hides in the darkness, and that's why the negativity in the darkness, I say that it is beautiful, because that's where you get a lot of gems from out of. You tell me, in your life, what do you get the most out of? When you in a dark negative space, or when you good and vibrant and happy? Good and vibrant and happy, you good and vibrant and happy. Yeah, you might learn a few things, but shit, you popping and shit. You popping shit. Shit, you happy. Shit, you ain't got a care in the world. But it is those dark times and that negativity and that chaos is when you see the fruits of so many beautiful manifestations. So the light is hidden in that darkness. See, when it's dark out, you gotta show and prove, right? When your life chaotic and shit, you gotta bust the fuck up out of there. You gotta bust up out of there. And that's where your jewels come from. That's where you learn stuff from. What they say, with the pressure makes diamonds. You be under pressure. Going through that stuff. Going through that darkness in those dark situations, in those dark things. But that's where your jewels are. That's where the change occurs. Because let's face it, if you all joy, 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 happy, popping it, pop, 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 pop. What is you really worried about really changing, so to speak? You happy. Things is great. Things is good. Your ass ain't worried about ascending. Shit, I'm popping shit now. Pop, 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 pop. But in those dark times, in the darkness, you ain't got no choice, especially when you rock bottom, you ain't got no choice but to look up, make a change, do something different, incorporate something different for you to receive a new key. Okay, so then we have here, dear you, don't be discouraged of the darkness. Oh, look. Oh, shit. Dear you, don't be discouraged of the darkness, negative, or evil, etc. It takes those things to appreciate the light, the goodness, and the positivity, the beauty and balance of it all. Be wild. Be wild about that balance of that negative and positive. Be wild about the balance of the dark and the light. It's something for you to be wild about, not down about. Because it's going to occur. You know what I'm saying? Because it's needed. It's going to occur. It's needed, and it's needed for us. And that's just the truth that, a lot of people can't handle, but it's the truth. But don't let those times discourage you. All the stuff that I previously said before reading this letter, I'm telling you. It's the truth. It says here, dear you, I know they hate and secretly despise you, but worry not and keep your eyes on him. He got you. Okay? Go to Exodus 14:14. He will fight for you, so don't worry. Don't worry about that secret hate of others. And let's face it, everybody is going to have people that dislike them and that despise them. But you can't internalize that, because really they're projecting and they despise themselves. But don't you worry about these people. Keep your eye on the Most High. Make sure he in his seat. Ain't nothing touching that seat. And you'll be okay. We have here, dear you, you have gone down the same path over and over, okay? You're self-sabotaging. It's time for you to pull yourself into a new direction. You got this. You're strong enough to do so. And you can ask the Most High for assistance. Okay? A lot of us go through and go down the same path. You know what I'm saying? Over and over again, hoping to see a different result or a new result. But that's when it comes in that we're self-sabotaging. So if you need assistance in life and you find yourself going down the same patterns, doing the same things, okay, ask and pray for assistance so that you can be guided and get the help that you need. Or, oh, okay, yeah. So, hold on, let me see real quick. I just gotta ask a quick question. Spirit, is this for somebody that's in spirituality or rooted in spirituality? Okay, no. Okay, so, you know, with this letter popping out, that's why I wanted to ask real quick before I read it. That's why I asked the question that I asked, because this is something that you can inspire to have. You need to get other people and other things out of the Most High seat. You need to let go and stop trying to do everything on your own. This is the age of grace. Spirit wants to carry you and help you. It's time for you to not look at the darkness and negative things and evil things in the way that you have been looking at them. You need to see those things so that you can have appreciation for the lighter side of things and the lighter side of life. I know people secretly probably, hate you behind your back and things of that nature, but, let's face it, we all be hated about something. People get hated on by how they look, how they talk, how they dress, how other people love them, their energy, all kinds of shit. But it's not about you. That shit is about them, and they are projecting. But you have somebody that is willing and that will be there and that will fight for you so you don't have to have no worries. That's that Exodus 14. You can see 14:14. You might want to go and read that. You have been going and trying to do the same things over and over again and trying to do things yourself, but it has not been working out for you. It's time for something new. It's time for you to move in a new direction and go about things in another manner, because what you have been doing is not working out for you. And it's not meant for you to carry it all. So that's not going to work out, because it's not set up for that. You have a Savior through Yahshua the Messiah for a reason. It ain't just for shit show. So you have the option to lighten your burdens and let Spirit help you. We have here, dear you, how beautiful is it to be feeling so much better, to be connected, to focus on healing, to focus on your spirituality. I'm proud of you, my love. This is where you need to get to. This needs to be your focus, to connect so that you can heal and focus on your spirituality so that you can move through life better. From the colors, I can see a lot of you all are in darkness. A lot of you need to work on your self-love. A lot of you are royalty and don't even know it. And a lot of you are very sad. A lot of you are very sad and gray on the inside. Bottom of the deck, we got, dear you, treat your people better before they become what you once had. Fix it. and vice versa. It's time for you to treat your loved ones better before you don't have them anymore. And I put vice versa on that card because it's time for people to also treat you better. So it is, you got others in his seat. Look, we got the Beyond card. You got others in the Most High seat, and this is beyond me. It's like, but you got, oh man, but you got other people in his seat, and they don't belong. He is beyond any material or any person, and you got them in his seat. No. They don't belong there. And then look how he want to embrace you and wrap his arms around you with that angelic love that's like no other. We have, you had to get it out the mud on your own, which has made you too hard. Okay, this is the age of grace. Look, you've been loyal. You know what I'm saying? Loyal to yourself, loyal into getting it out the mud on your own. But I'm glad 2 cards fell out because now we have peace on this side. So he wants to give you that grace and that peace. Yeah, you've been loyal to the soil and getting it out the mud and shit, but you done became too hard, baby. He wants to bring you peace. Get carried through. What is don't be discouraged of the negative and evil. It takes those things to appreciate the light. What is don't be discouraged. Ooh, wait a minute. Look, we got the moon. We got the moon. And we got justice. Oh, this is perfect. And we got protection. Oh, and then we got some things in reverse. But I'm going to take all 6 of these cards. Because 6, it also represents man. And 666, it can also represent Satan too, which is, you know, the evil things and things of that nature. Okay, but it's not for you to be, you know, afraid or discourage you. And these 3 came out in the upright, and these 3 came out in reverse. Okay, so I'm gonna read the reverse first. So we have I can in reverse, the divine, and I'm going to use this as a divine feminine or divine masculine because this can go for either or even the masculine not connecting to his feminine side because you got to have a balance. We're all masculine and feminine. And then we got transformation in reverse. Okay? So you think that you cannot, you're discouraged and you think you cannot do this, but you can transform. You can become a divine being. You can. It's not what you cannot do. So don't be discouraged about the dark things or even the dark shit you did. We all done did dark shit. Duh. That's operating in his purpose. He's not looking for nobody who, I'm all good. I never did anything. Nothing. I never did nothing. He's not looking at them. They good. The fuck you need to look at them for? He not looking at them. Not looking at those deceitful liars. We done all did dark shit, including myself. And that is operating in his purpose. There is an opposite of everything. There is darkness, and then you got the light. So you're going to operate in both of them because both of them is within you. It's within your makeup. Everything is within you. That's why we be negative sometimes, because we have positive. We're both positive and we're both negative. So know that you can do this. You can transform. You can. This is something that you can do no matter what you have done. Like I always say, listen, on this side, even if you come into me for some advice or whatever the case may be, it's the open door. I don't care who you is or what you done did. Because it's not about me. This is about your salvation and your ascension and you growing. It doesn't matter what you did. He don't care about what you did. Didn't you hear of the Messiah hanging out with the prostitutes and the things of that nature, all kinds of people? It ain't no discrimination. Because they're operating in his purpose. The flesh is cursed. You're supposed to manifest both. That's what he put it here for. You're going to manifest through both. Negative and positive. Negative and positive. Negative and positive. You're going to do both. And that is his will. We have here, what came out in the upright, we have the moon, which represents spirit law too as well here. We got clarity. And then we got protection. So if this is something that you really truly want within your heart, you can have it. You're protected to do so. You will gain clarity and justice through that spirit law, because you will learn what you need to learn, so you don't be looking at the darkness and be looking at certain things in a certain manner to where you're tearing yourself up. You will have an understanding. That's why it's beautiful to have an understanding of what is going on, so you don't tear yourself up or beat yourself down about things that don't matter for real, about things that you don't have to have blame and shame for. And this will also help you see through those illusions and bring you clarity and justice. Okay? So, what is dear you? I know they secretly hate and despise you, but worry not. Keep your eyes on him. He got you. Worry not. Look at the higher self coming through. Worry not. Equalizer. And that talks of bringing things into balance all the time. He will do that for you. That's why it's good to know that you're not fighting the flesh. It's spiritual. So you can go and read and pray and open up and ask for that protection and things that you need. He will look out for you and have your back and bring things into balance for you. The Equalizer. I love that movie too. He's getting down in that mug. Shoot. What is, you have gone down the same path over and over again. You're self-sabotaging. It's time for you to pull yourself in a new direction. We got the dance portal. It's time to let it go. Looks like another love TKO. And it ain't even got to be about love. That song just popped up in my head. Whatever it is, it's a TKO and you need to let it go. And it don't matter if you vibe and dance your way the hell up out of there, but it's time to let it go. Let go of these constant same patterns and things of that nature here. Okay, it's time for you to travel in a new direction. Okay, and the gateway is being open for you to do so here. All you have to do is open up your heart, open up your mind, believe, let him in, eat of him, build that bond, build that relationship, pray. He's there, listening and awaiting. Okay, what is, how beautiful is it to be feeling so much better, to be connected, to focus on healing, to focus on your spirituality. I'm proud of you, my love. Look, this is that judgment here. Now you're very tolerant of things here. Things are, you know, things are basically, you know, coming into balance for you. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, we have at the bottom of the deck, treat your people better before they become what you once had, okay? And that, and vice versa, okay? But that speaks of you coming into wisdom, okay? That'll be you, you know, wisening up from this journey here, and you know, stepping into wisdom to know that you need to treat other people better, and people need to treat you better. So that talks to that self-love too, again, knowing that you deserve to be, you know, treated better as well. Dang, I know. But this will definitely be a beautiful judgment for you, okay? Because it's time for you to, you know, self-examine. It's time for you to have an awakening. It's time for you to make a decision, for you to be renewed and step into your higher self. And let that high priestess operate within you. It's time for you to be at one and reconcile with yourself and with the Most High, so that y'all could be at one. Because it's only one spirit, one understanding. Regardless of however many people want to name or whatever the case may be, it's one spirit, one understanding, not many. So we're going to go ahead and end this with a grateful heart message. And look, we got number 33 right on there. Joshua is got his hand out ready to save you at any moment. That's what the sacrifice was for. Can we get a grateful thank you? Look, it says here, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell Yahweh what you need and thank him for all he has done. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lightened the flame within us. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, no, I'm going to read this side. It says here, blessed are all who take refuge in Yahweh, and joy runs way deeper than despair. So I'm going to go ahead and end it with that. I hope you all got a message from this read that'll help you along your journey. Know that Yahweh loves you, and thank you all for listening. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, and share. Hold Hold on real quick. Why did I say that? Yeah, like, subscribe, and share. Oh shit. Listen, y'all, I had to, cause why I said it that way, but I do know what a scribe is, but I just wanted to look it up to make sure, cause I'm like, why did I say that? Don't nothing come out with a certain reason for nothing. But yeah, subscribe, and you know, share it with somebody, even if it's not for you, even if you reached above this, you know what I'm saying? It could help another. Okay, blessings to you all. Know that Yahweh loves you. I'll see you all later. Peace.